Assalamualaikum. My name is Rosehemillia Binti Amil. I am doing Master in Research in Civil Engineering. My main supervisor is TS Dr. Khairi bin Khalid and my co-supervisor is Dr. Muhammad Fairuz bin Bachok. Okay, the title of my research is Quantifying Precipitation Estimation through Convective Cloud Cell Attributes. So basically, these are the contents of my slides today. Introduction, problem statement, objectives, scope and limitation, significance, literature review, research methodology, data collection and data analysis, Gantt chart, status of publication, status of thesis writing, and planning for next semester. Precipitation may bring big impact to our society. However, heavy precipitation such as flood may lead to human, economic and ecological disasters with impact in large economic consequences. An area which receives excess rainfall could minimize the impact by receiving early warning, so they could plan and take early action. Warning accuracy is important because it can save time, effort, and resources for us. The dilemma that normally the operator faces is criticized to them due to miss and erroneous warnings. So, in current situation, nowcasting system for heavy rainfall is monitored by Malaysia Meteorological Department, which also known as MET Malaysia or Department of Drainage and Irrigation. These departments are using NWP models and instruments such as rain gauge networks, radar, and satellites. So, what is wrong with the situation? Right. So, unfortunately, there are shortcomings of this existing mechanism. Furthermore, the precipitation estimation, which is using radar reflectivity color-coded, is used nowadays is doubtful of its accuracy. So, what should be done? Okay, since radar observations can estimate quantitative of rainfall with fairly good accuracy and plenty of lead time, thus the information from radar can be used as an input for early warning of heavy rainfall. The maximum expected rainfall and the time of its arrival at key locations can be foreseen ahead of time. So, there are three objectives in this research. Okay, to assess convective clouds attributes, there are 12 attributes. The first one is size, perimeter, length, width, major axis and minor axis, speed, orientation movement, section, convective cloud types, lifetime and shapes. Through radar imagery's observation and cumulative rainfall for each 10 minutes interval. So the next objective is to determine regression coefficient between convective cloud cell attributes and rainfall estimation by using multiple regression tests. The final objective is to establish the significant convective cloud attributes fundamental factors in order to quantify precipitation estimation in a small scale, 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer grid area. The scope and limitation of the study is focused on convective cloud cell attributes. This is to estimate the rainfall quantities from that particular cell within 10 minutes. The convective cloud cells above rainfall station only will be considered to be examined. The study is carried out in all regions of Peninsular Malaysia throughout year 2017, whereby each region represents one state. The raw data for analysis are from the observational data and records by government agencies. The significance of this study is the convective cloud cell attributes that has been used by expert systems to establish the nowcasting model is able to forecast the rainfall at any time, especially at the location that inaccessible and difficult for rain measurement by rainfall station. With lead time of warning, local authorities and public at that particular area can take early actions before it happens. This will help to minimize the damage and losses. The excess rainfall estimation can be used as flood, soil erosion, and landslide early warning system in the country. So from here we can see that based on Tyrrell 2003, every country needs to develop its own system, since axiom in environmental research whereby conclusions that derive in one region of the earth may not necessary to be applied in other region. Okay, so next is by Rainiers 2008. An incomplete assimilation in an NWP model limits the scale of NWP precipitation forecast for short lead times, since the NWP model does not cover adequately the present situation. Based on Rauhala and Schultz 2008, the merit of radar observations are not only provide precipitation maps with high spatial typically equal to 1 kilometer and temporal equal to 5 to 10 minutes resolution that ideally suited to act as the basic building blocks of operational precipitation nowcast, but also radar provides the area-wide information with rapid data updates that could possibly lead to more lead time on the potential location. Again, based on Rainiers 2008, the importance of quantification precipitation via radar operational can be seen, whereby several countries had developed and operated nowcast system, which utilize information from radar operational, such as USA ANC Auto Nowcast System, and UK Nimrod. Based on Yamani et al. 2009 adaptation of storm forecast method that developed in another area should have modification of the parameters and may be efficient for further improving the forecast skill of convective parameters. Based on Fazli et al. Analysis of accumulate rainfall within 1 hour for more than 10 locations and 7 dates between estimation via radar echoes imagery based on reflectivity with actual rainfall recorded by meteorological station are overestimated with error between 30 to 70%. So next is from Jeroyana and Under Asbiardosia. In 2019, precipitation data from modern weather radar is frequently used all around the world because of its vast coverage area and great temporal and spatial resolution. Based on Schleiss et al. 2020, radar has been used successfully in many other applications in urban hydrology, such as generating detailed runoff estimates and making flood maps. Based on Schleiss again, currently only weather radar has the spatial coverage, resolution, and accuracy required to investigate the complicated relationship between rain event spatio-temporal characteristics and hydrological response. In Malaysia, based on Muhammad, in Malaysia, there are 3 basic systems for providing rainfall measurements, which are conventional ground-based rain gauges, weather radar precipitation, and satellite-based precipitation. Research methodology. There are 2 stages, which is the first one is data preparedness. In this stage, all the raw data, which is known as primary data, that had been collected will be analyzed through observation, measurement, and calculation to move to the secondary data. For secondary data, which known as secondary stage, it has been prepared at first stage will be test run to identify the significant convective cloud attributes. Okay, so the research methodology will start with collection of raw data. The collection of raw data, we get it from government agencies. So, from the collected data, we get the radar echoes imageries and rainfall data. From there, we will do detection and tracking of storm cells. Then, we will construct a grid. From there, we will determine the cells or clusters which is growth or decay. And we will also find the cells and or clusters which will merge or split. After we get all the informations and results, we will move to stage 2, which is data evaluation. Determination of convective cells or cluster attributes. Then we will do multiple regression analysis, which we will identify of significant attributes. Then we will do verification of significant attributes. By that, we will use artificial neural networks and different error method. So from that, we will get our results. So these are the details for the research methodology. Okay, from here we can see that the clouds is either merge or split. There are clouds which is single, merge, split, or it will merge and then split. So these are the examples of single or merge cluster. So that is the construction of grid. So the second stage is identification of significant convective cell attributes. So we are using this multiple regression analysis. So after we have done the analysis, then it's time for data collection and data analysis. So this is the Gantt chart. So basically I am determined to complete my report by end of this year. So this is the status of my first paper that I want to publish. So it is almost finished. Okay, actually I have finished my introduction, research methodology, results and discussion, and also conclusion. But I need to add a little bit more on literature review, which I target to finish my thesis writing by next semester. Okay, so my planning for next semester is I will finish my thesis writing and I want to publish one more paper. So I hope you enjoy my presentation and thank you.